going to make spiced cauliflower with peppers. And the first thing I need to do is actually get my cumin seeds to start crackling. So I've got some oil in a pan and I'm just going to put in a couple of teaspoons of cumin seeds. Whenever you're cooking in Indian food, you actually want to add your seeds at the beginning. Add all your seeds, whatever you're going to add, and let them sizzle, and then add the rest of your ingredients. So when they start sizzling, you want to add in your garlic, ginger and green chilli. Another combination used a lot in Indian cooking. A couple of teaspoons of each. Looks like quite a lot, but we're going to be adding a lot of cauliflower. This is a dish to serve 4. And I'm also going to be popping in a green chilli as well. Now with all chillies, you've got to be very careful when you actually handle chillies because they will burn anything they touch. So always make sure that you wash your hands thoroughly after you've actually sliced anything with the green chilli. I like my dishes quite fiery, so I'm going to keep the seeds in mine. But if you wanted to, you could remove the seeds very carefully by slitting it down the middle and just taking out white seeds. Put those in the pan. And you want to give that a good stir. And then we're ready to add in our red onion. I've already chopped all of this and sliced it and then sliced it again. And they're in very, very small pieces. And I've actually used red onion, but you can use white onion if you've got white onion at home. All of that needs to go in. Give that a good stir. We want our onions to sweat down, so we're going to leave those in for a couple of minutes before adding in our next ingredient. Once my onions have browned and actually broken down, I'm going to add in my Pathak's Balti paste. You only need a couple of tablespoons, and add less if you prefer your dishes less fiery. But I am okay with heat, so I'm going to add in about 3 to 3.5 tablespoons, which is fine. The flavours in the Balti paste work fantastic in this recipe because it's got coriander seeds, cumin seeds. Because I have added paste and they are just spices in oil, I'm going to pop in a little bit of water just to protect them. All of our spices are ground fresh and just put straight into oil, so they're as fresh as you'd get if you went to an ethnic shop and actually bought them yourself. My paste is actually cooked through, so I just need to stir in my chopped tomatoes. I'm actually using tinned, but you can use fresh chopped tomatoes that you've got, or you can use cherry tomatoes. Give that a good stir, and this will actually create the base for the cauliflower to go in. This looks perfect. This is ready for the next ingredient. I've got some mixed peppers now to throw in. Give that a good stir. It looks fantastic when you use green peppers because it really contrasts against the darker colours. If you find that your mixture is starting to stick a little, just sprinkle in a little bit more water. It actually creates more of a sauce as well. I've left that for a few minutes, so I'm ready now to throw in my cherry tomatoes. I've just halved these, and finally I'm ready to throw in my cauliflower. I've just cut these into florets. I've actually blanched them in boiling water, so just pop them into boiling water and then remove them after about a minute. Let them drain, and that's exactly what they'll look like. Just throw those straight in. Give it a good stir so everything gets covered in the sauce. This is completely heated through now, so I'm ready to finish the dish off with the juice of half a lemon and just a sprinkling of salt. One final stir. And then serve. Perfect, served with fresh naan bread and also finally just a sprinkling of fresh coriander.